Hello everyone, thank you for taking a look at my video and my channel, and welcome to Grand Union. So guys, today I have some exciting news that I want to share with you. First, I'm going to have to go over to the photo album because that's where I have the documented piece saved. Because I was so excited, guys. Oh my gosh, it was amazing, and I was smart enough. I wasn't playing online. I'm still kind of trying to get myself feeling better, but I was still playing my game. Like I wanted to do some terraforming and waterscaping and stuff, and so I was smart enough to actually click like the if you know how you can take like a quick picture, holding down. I forget which button it is on the switch. But the quick photo button where you're not actually getting your camera out, but you just kind of take a quick screenshot. If you hold that down and continue to hold it down, it'll take up to like a 30-second like video clip of something that just like recently had happened, like in the game. So I actually have that saved and I want to share it with you guys. So like I said, I've still been working on doing my terraforming and waterscaping. Definitely feeling a lot better, guys, so thank you so much. But I was out and about. I just started the game, actually, and was out and about, and obviously was just kind of lounging around in the living room, so I wasn't recording the video or anything. But like I said, I was fortunate enough to remember to actually, like, click and hold save and recorded this little piece. But I ran into Curlos, and Curlos was out trying to catch bugs. He has this little bug net out, and I stopped him to say hi. And after I chatted with him for a few minutes, I decided I wanted to give him a gift. And this is what happened, guys. All right, you got my attention. What's up, sugar cakes? Here's a gift for your Curlos. Seriously, for me? And I gave him my Tricera skull from the fossil collection. Guys, he gave me his photo. Is that not the most amazing thing in the whole wide world? Guys, here it is. I got his photo. Is that not the most amazing thing? So, one thing I've been doing, definitely a lot more, I guess, diligently, is digging up the fossils markings that are here in the ground. So I will dig these up with my shovel. And then when I get over to the museum, sometimes I throw them in storage for a while, but most of the time when I get them, like either all 4 of them or all 6 of them, depending on the day, I'll take them over to Blathers and I'll have him assess them at the museum. And then after that, I usually go to Nook's Cranny and I purchase gift wrap, and then I wrap each of the presents up. So you can see here we have some presents that I still have that I can give out. And guys, you know the drill. Here is the balloon. There we go. Open this up. Oh, macrame tapestry. All right. Nice. But what I have found is that, and I've said this in a couple times in my videos, so I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record, but if you guys are still working on getting your villagers' photos, I found the best way to do it is to give them assessed fossils that are wrapped in presents. It's like, they're pretty much like the most expensive thing, like when you go to sell them at Nook's Cranny, if you've already completed your fossil exhibit. And I think for most people that have been playing the game for a couple of years, for me anyways, it was the first exhibit that was actually fully completed. Actually really quick within the game. And then you have to be a little bit more diligent fishing and bug catching. So I definitely have work to do there. But the great thing with giving the villagers the fossils is they don't display them in the house, so it doesn't disrupt the theme of their home, which I kind of like keeping their house, pretty much how Nintendo had set them up. Because when I first started, I was given all my villagers expensive furniture and clothing and different things, and it took a while to get all my original villager photos. But it also really ruined their home. Like, you'd go in their home and it would make it really unpleasant because, I mean, yeah, you would see all the stuff that you gave them, but they weren't really good about necessarily like putting them out so that they looked good. For example, like I had some extra pieces of authentic art, which are worth a lot of money. So I decided to wrap them up and give them to my villagers. And I was honestly thinking that they were going to hang them on the wall because in the museum they're hung up on a wall. So I says, "Oh, good." I said, "The villagers don't hang stuff up that you give them." Well, they put them up on an easel. So when you go into some of my villagers' houses, there's easels in their house and they have the paintings out on display. And the paintings, number one, don't go with their theme of their home. And a lot of times they don't even have the painting like facing in the right direction. Like instead of it being like in the corner, like up against the wall, it's like either in the middle of the room turned sideways. It's very odd. So I have definitely found that giving the villagers assessed fossils has definitely helped to quicken the process of getting photos. For example, Curlos. Although let's be fair, guys. Curlos is my favorite villager, so I mean he's definitely one that every time I turn the game on, I seek him out to find out where he is and what he's doing, and I talk with him, and I'll talk with him multiple times during the day. Where the rest of my villagers, if they happen to be chasing me around the village, I'll stop and talk to them, or if I have gifts on me, I'll give them a gift if I think of it. But I still definitely am working on getting everybody's photos. So, yeah. So, guys, Carlos, there's this photo. It's really awesome. So, gosh, I can't remember my last video or not. So, my house is down here now, guys, next to Curlo's. This is just a temporary setup here, although it is kind of cool to come outside the house when I start up my game. And Curlo's is right here. And a lot of times he's like kind of out and about, moving around. I have some of my extra presents here on the beach, so that way I can just grab them real quick. But guys, let's go take a quick look around. Also, Isabel told me that there's somebody at the campsite today. So let me make sure I have my ladder. I do. All right, good. Because, guys, I've been busy waterscaping and landscaping, so check out what I've done so far. So we have moved the bridge, because the original bridge was down here. And I kind of moved the river around a little bit. Yeah. Guys, you can see the museum sitting there. Don't ask any questions about that. I know we had talked about this river here. I was going to originally keep this river and originally connect it over here. And I am slowly but surely closing off this river. So, because this whole upper area is going to be part of the upper village, upper villager home area. Because I'm going to pretty much have most of my villagers over on this side of the island, with the exception of Kurt, who we have over behind Nook's Cranny, which happens to be where the Nook's Cranny Recycling Center is. And I'm hoping that having him close to Nook's Cranny and the Recycling Center, Kurt will be able to maintain his trash control a little bit better. We'll see. So far, it's been okay. But, yeah, we'll see. Oh, yeah. So, guys, you can see I've been, like working away here. So, yeah. Guys, check this out. Isn't that awesome? So, this river here, this waterfall, connects to I want to say like a lake, but a water source up on the very top level, the third level of the island. And that's also where the campsite is up there. So we're going to go up there today and check that out. But that water source also connects to the backside of the island, and it runs down and it runs over by the citrus grove and my mom's memorial area. So I'm working on that right now. The museum is currently moved because I did also do some landscaping over there to push back where the building was. So I eventually want to get the building set back and create a little bit more of a water feature in front of the waterfall. So the waterfall doesn't have this kind of odd, abrupt beginning going down into the Zen garden. So, but yeah, so I haven't done any landscaping or filling anything in yet here. It's just kind of a work in progress. And I wasn't sure if you guys were interested in seeing me kind of trying to work through this. I don't know. I just kind of work away and, like I ended up cleaning up all the flowers off camera because I really didn't think anybody would want to tune in and just watch me dig up flowers or watch me do terraforming, where you're just kind of basically taking down the different areas. In fact, here's an example. So this is where my stairs were that went up to the third level where my house was. And guys, obviously, my house is now over at the South Beach next to Curlo's in the airport. And it actually is kind of nice having my house back down there again. That was originally where my house was actually right where, pretty much where the Able Sisters is right now. And I enjoyed having my house there. One of the big reasons I stopped wanting my house there was every time I came out, I always had villagers like in my yard, wandering around my house, and yeah, it was just kind of one of those things that it was just like guys, what are you doing? Oops. I am all done. Am I done? I am. I'm recording a video right now. We're not working on. We're not doing this right now. All right, there we go. All right, guys. So this area of the island is still pretty much set up as it was. Obviously, we're missing some trees. I did find the gold spot, so this is eventually going to be a money tree. And it's April now, guys. So cherry blossom season is going on, which is awesome. But yeah, eventually this water river here is going to go away. I'll be taking this bridge out because a lot of this area back here is going to actually open up. Because this is where the campsite was up on the third level, and then I got rid of the whole third level, and I started kind of opening up back here. And guys, look at the flat rocks I have out in the back of my island. When I opened up this back row from over here, I could actually get out onto this whole area where there's this flat rock that you can decorate and sit at and look out at the ocean. And it's really cool. And eventually it kind of leads you over to the secret beach, which I kind of made sure to keep closed off. So, and guys, if you're wondering these random cherry blossom trees, these were all trees that I found through the gold spot. Yeah, here's all my bushes, guys. I've been collecting. I've been dropping them here. All right, guys. So here's my little, and I'm not done terraforming over in this area yet, but let's go up and see the villager. And I'm waiting to place the ramp because I'm not exactly sure where the ramp is going to be over in this area. It's probably going to end up being somewhere around in here coming up to the campsite. And there'll probably be a little bit more space over here for the camper to kind of hang out. But I feel kind of bad because there's no amenities right now. There's no playground. There's no campfire, not much of anything. It basically was just the campsite platform. So this poor villager that decided to come to Grand Union during renovation time. I hope you enjoy Nook's Cranny. I hope you enjoy resident services, and you can visit the Able Sisters. Just use caution, and take a walk around the Zen garden. But other than that, oh yeah, and walk down to my mom's memorial, because that's kind of pretty much how I'm going to leave it for right now. I really like how the flowers look around it, and it's kind of how I pictured it. I was hoping that I could do more flowers, but the peninsula isn't that big. Actually, it's one of the biggest peninsulas I think the game makes. So it's really awesome. I got that and was able to do that. So, but yeah, guys, let's go in. And you know the story, you know the drill. Who do you think I have for a villager? I have all the personality types, so I'm not sure who it is. Hopefully it's going to be somebody awesome. And I got to get better about not picking on villagers that I don't think are eye appealing, because I have a lot of people that watch that happens to be one of their favorite villagers, and I have to totally agree, because my starter villagers on my island, when I landed on Grand Union, before it was even named Grand Union and I became elected resident representative, I had Paula and I had Sheldon, the squirrel, on my island. Paula was a bear, she was a sisterly villager, and Sheldon was a jock villager. And yeah, you'd say, oh, Sheldon? Yeah, he talks about sweat all the time. But you know something? He was an absolutely incredibly awesome villager. He always, always, always made me smile. And it was funny because, when you start the game, like, you have no bells, you have nothing. Like, you're literally picking up sticks and bringing them to the tent to sell, to actually get yourself some bells. And I mean, most of us remember that, and it was a struggle. And I was out and about shaking trees, and I got stung by a bunch of wasps. And I was all swollen, and I was a big mess. And I was just like, oh, great. Like, what is going on in this game right now? And Sheldon we had just had a conversation, and he was just like, I don't have any money. I don't have any bells. I don't have anything. And I went to resident services in the tent, and I wanted to get some medicine. And I forget how much the medicine, what is it, like 400 bells or 700 bells? Which, I mean, isn't really that much. But when you start the game, it's just like, oh my gosh, I have to get, like 8 rocks, or I have to go pick up all these sticks or pull up all these weeds, and, just to get medicine to get better. And out of nowhere, when I stopped to talk to Sheldon, he's like, oh my God, you got stung. He gave me medicine, guys. And I was like instantly, it was just like, you have no money, you have no bells for yourself, but yet you have medicine on you and you're willing to give it to me. So, it was just awesome. So after that, he kind of had like a soft spot. And then, I would constantly be looking for him to, like, kind of like I do with Curlos. I always talk to him, see what he's doing. And he always had some sort of silly thing to be saying. But he ended up being a favorite villager. And I know a lot of people don't love Sheldon. So, but yeah, I get it. It's one of those things that you end up, I guess, connecting with certain villagers regardless to their appearance. And hey, it is what it is. So, all right, guys. So let's go in and see who the villager is. I'm kind of excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Because what if it's somebody that I'm going to need to have on my island? Let's see. Oh my goodness gracious. Who is this? Is this Dell? No, this isn't Dell. Is it? Oh, it's Roswell. Hey, you're a local, right? The name's Roswell. Haha, that's how I laugh. I'll be here for a little while, laughing sometimes and fake crying other times. Ah, the life of a performer. So he must be a smug villager if he's a performer. Roswell has to be a smug villager, right, guys? It's been a little while since I've gone camping, so I'm really gonna let loose space. That must be his, like, catchphrase. Like I might invent a new dance move or a daring new type of pepperoncini. That's the kind of thing you do when you're camping, right? I always get a little restless when I'm camping space. I just don't know what to do. Oh, we could play a game. What's in it for you? Let me think. If you win, I'll give you my pea lover cardigan. I've never heard of a plover cardigan, guys. Was it supposed to be a pullover cardigan? No, because cardigans should button up. Sure, let's do it. Let's see if I can win this thing and see what it looks like. Maybe it's just a pea on a cardigan. No, I'm good. I know the rules. Let's rock this. The card is in my hand. Oh, I hate it when they do this. Let's go black spade. Oh, I got it. Wow. Really? Wow. All right, guys. That's amazing. You nailed it. Yeah, no kidding. I'm very surprised. Well, you earned it. I hope you like my pea lover cardigan, my plover cardigan. All right, let's see what this thing looks like. It wasn't my day today, but watch out for the next time, Space. Yeah, no. Nice to meet you, Roswell. Enjoy your time on Grand Union. That's interesting. I do have to say, if it was in blue, I would be very partial to want to keep that. Bye, Roswell. Nice to meet you. Enjoy your time on Grand Union. There's always a lot in store for you. That reminds me, I have to tell you the story someday about Grand Union. All right. Oh, Flick's here on the island today, too. So the secret beach is back here, guys. It's where the red roses are that make blue roses. I made sure to keep those separate. And I... Really, Flick? You're going to just stand on the bridge? Thank you. So we got kind of the water source here, guys. Did some terraforming, did some waterscaping, and I wrapped the river. Sorry about that, guys. We wrapped the river here, kind of around. Oh, there's Eric. He's out fishing. Wow, Eric, you're like far away from your house down on the South Beach. Look at him looking, guys. Guys, he wants me to talk to him. Look, he's looking. I can't wait to touch a fish. Here, fish, a fish, fish. I wish, wish, wish. Everything's itchy. I've been taking a bath. I even thought about using soap. Oh! That's what that noise is. Oh, poor Eric has a flea on him. I'm so sleepy. Anyway, what's going on with you? Let's... Here's a gift for you. Ooh, what are you giving me? I haven't talked to him enough, so I know I'm definitely not going to get his photo today. I can't take it. I'm going to open it. It's a Quetzalcoatl. Wow, thank you so much. So many bunches. I want to thank you. Here, man, a dress shirt. I hope you like it. All right. Oh, no, now he's going to run around. Yeah, no, not goodbye. So let's see. Well, anyways, we got the, I ended up starting, I had the waterfall set up. And then I kind of wrapped the river around back here, and I extended the museum land back towards the river. And guys, I need your opinion. So I decided I wanted to keep like a little, I love this little bakery shop that I put up so quick. Like it was just a little quick little thing for my mom's birthday. And I just love, I just love how it looks. I think it's so cute. But I thought it would be really nice to incorporate the coffee shop stand over here. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. I don't really like the coffee shop stand. I did it in pink, and I tried to get like some pastel colors from Sable and from her pattern collection, and it looks nice. I don't know, guys. It's bright. I really like the dark wood with the green. I don't know. It was very reminiscent of like a Starbucks or a little coffee cafe. I'm not sure. So, in any event, maybe the coffee shop will stay over here, but maybe I'll have it kind of a little bit separate, with maybe some different, maybe a different color. Maybe a different color that'll complement the pink, but it'll be a different color. I'll just have it separate. I'll play around with it. We'll see. If you have any ideas, let me know. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've done over here, guys. I just basically drop that off. Excuse me, Flick. I don't know if I can find Eric or not. Once they get on a move, you know how that goes. Oh my god, guys. There's a boot out laying on the sidewalk. Oh, guys, look, there's Curlos. Guys, look, it's Curlos. He's down in the citrus grove. Oh my gosh, that's too amazing. All right, well, while we're back here, guys, let's take a look at what I'm talking about. So we all know that this was the original entrance to the museum. This is where the museum sat. And then I had flowers running behind the museum, so that way when you were walking directly behind the museum, you would look up and see flowers. I want to push those back here to the edge of the cliff, and I'm going to put the museum back in. That obviously is going to push the whole entrance back a little bit. And what I would like to do is actually have like, probably this area right here be like a little bit of like a water feature. So when you walk out of the museum, you walk out onto like, almost like a little water pond. But it's going to be the beginning of like the waterfall. So that's kind of my idea. So I got a bunch of different little projects going on right now, and depending on how I feel, sometimes at night I go on Twitch and I watch different people playing their Animal Crossing game, or they've been playing Kirby and stuff. And I'll sit and watch that, and then I'll work on my island. Eric, where did you disappear to? Huh. Oh, he's back in his house. I don't think he can have, guys, he wouldn't have a flea when he's in his house, would he? Let's go in real quick and take a look. Yeah, no, he's fine now. So if you run into a villager that has a little flea bouncing over the top of his head, you actually can get your net out, and when you get behind the villager, you can actually sweep over him with the net and actually catch the flea and give it to them. They usually appreciate that. So, well, guys, I appreciate you stopping by Grand Union today and hearing about my Curlos photo, which was super exciting, and got to check out the island and see what I'm up to. So I'm going to kind of continue doing some terraforming and landscaping, and obviously some more waterscaping as well. My next project is kind of going to start to be putting the villagers' homes together, and I'm going to be kind of shrinking their areas of where they're living, so they're going to be a little bit closer, kind of like a little close-knit community, which I think is going to look really nice. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming by Grand Union, and I appreciate all your support that you always give me. Your likes and your comments are greatly appreciated. Anybody that might be new to checking out my videos, if you want to subscribe, I would love to get some more subscribers on my channel and people following me play my game. I usually record once a week, twice a week, usually not more than twice a week. It's very rare unless I'm on vacation, so because I do work full-time. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by today, and until next time, we will talk to you soon. Bye, guys!